Okay. So let's do number 2. So again, what you want to go through, you want to figure out the 5-number summary first, which is the minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and the maximum. Okay. So for this list of data, the minimum is always the smallest number, and the maximum is always the biggest number. Okay. Then for Q1, Q2, and Q3, find this one first, which is the median. Q2 is the median, right? I'm gonna count my numbers. I think we said there was 10. Yep, there's 10. So then again, if you want to find the middle one, you can. There's different ways you can do it. I'm gonna cover these numbers up until I get to the middle. So one from the left, one from the right, left, right, left, right. Now don't continue because I'm only left with 2 numbers there. Okay, so I know the middle is in between 142 and 146. So the middle is going to be in between here, which is quartile 2. And then again, some of you might be able to see that and be like, oh, I know what that number is. If you can't see that, we have to add 142 and 146 and then divide by 2. And again, we can use a calculator. It's not that big a deal. 142 plus 146, we get 288. And then you take and divide 288 by 2, and we get 144. I'm going to put my answer down here because I ran out of space. So I know Q2, or the median, is 144. And again, some of you could probably figure that out. I think I could have guessed it correctly, but I didn't want to guess. Okay. So then let's find Q3. Only because it's easier for me to cover this up with my left hand. So then we're gonna look at the upper half of the set and then find the middle number there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't include this one because that was our Q2. So here we have 5 numbers. And when there's 5 numbers, again, the middle of the set always will land on a number. Okay, so that's Q3. Now I know that's the middle, again, because there's 2 numbers to the right of that, and there's 2 numbers to the left. So this is the middle. Okay, so then cover up the upper half of the data set and then look at the lower half. So the lower half also has 5 numbers. So that means this is the middle number, or the lower quartile, or Q1, quartile 1. Okay. So there's the 5-number summary: minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and the maximum. Next, we're going to make a number line for the box and whisker plot. Okay. Then we can look up here to figure out what the numbers. I know it needs to go all the way to at least 170. And it should go down, I would say, to 120, which would be the next 10 below this one. Okay, or even better, let's look at our paper. Here's number 2, and look at the number line. It goes from 120 to 170, just how we suggested. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and put 120 here. And it's going to be 121, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130, 131, 132, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 140, 31, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 150, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 160. One more time. Run this. Oh, that paper's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go, 170. I was confused because I was looking at the assignment paper. Be careful because this goes 120, 130, 140, 160. It skipped 150. Okay, and then it goes to 170. So be careful if you're looking at the assignment paper. It should be 150, 60, and then 70, right? But anyway, we got it correct on here. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. So then we're just going to go through and I always put the box first. Q1. So on 131, we're going to put a line. There's 131, 144. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 144. Put another line. 165. Here's 165. Right. And then again, try to make a big rectangle out of this. And then there's the box part. And then the minimum and the maximum are just points. So put 125, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 125. Here's the whisker part. And then the max is 170. There you go. So there's the box and whiskers. Okay.